Your subconscious brought you here to this video so you can hear this message I'm about to deliver. I'm going to prove to you first that you are here on purpose, with a purpose, to hear what I'm about to say, because there are no coincidences. You would only find this video if you are meant to find this video. You are only going to hear me speak if you're meant to hear me speak. In nature, everything happens with purpose. And if something occurs that's outside your awareness, you're not going to know that it occurred. If you are not at a conscious enough frequency, height, level to hear what I'm saying, you wouldn't be here. You would have already clicked off. So the fact that you're still listening to me proves that this is for you. And I can explain this very clearly by technology and screens, TVs, we'll say. With screens, you have different frequencies or hertz. Frames per second is how a lot of people know it as, that the screens operate at. The standard was always 60 hertz or 60 frames per second with flat panel TVs. Then 120 became more popular. And then you have 240. It stays within a certain range. My point is how those frequencies raise is the same thing that you're doing. 240 hertz and 240 frames per second is the same thing when it comes to technical terms. It's just two different ways of saying it. It's operating at 240 hertz of frequency, which is providing 240 frames to you per second of a picture, of an image, as compared to the standard 60 hertz frequency or 60 frames per second, which the higher that number goes, the more rapid the frequency is, the more frequent what is occurring, which in this case, we're talking about an image. So if you're not meant to hear this video and what I'm saying and find my channel and all the other glorious content on here, you wouldn't, because you'd be operating at 60 frames per second. I am at 240 plus, past that. I'm operating at levels that most entities can't even conceive exists. So the fact that you're here is wonderful, it's glorious that you found me. And I will provide a bountiful level of information for you to enjoy. That doesn't even make sense. I will provide you with knowledge that you are not going to find in many other places. It's going to be bountiful in nature. And that's because you're operating at a higher frequency than others. Others will not find my channel because they're not meant to. You are only going to find what you are meant to because you are seeing in the spaces that others don't see. That's what you're doing. You're filling in the gaps. You're figuring out why there's inconsistencies in your experience. And I'm here to assist you with that. Because if you take 60 frames and spread it out to 240 frames and don't fill the rest in, you have a lot of empty gaps. You have 180 empty gaps to fill with images that's just blank. You filled it out because you can see that frequency. Others, they can't. They don't know what's going on because they're operating at 60. You're at 240 plus. That's how you should see your life and what you are experiencing. There is a reason why you are experiencing things you have never experienced before. You were not at a frequency to literally, physiologically allow them into your being. But now you are. Now you have created a body that is able to receive these type of signals. Because your consciousness is at a level that is open for them. And why you are here is to hear that your subconscious is all you need to program. That's it. That's all you need to reprogram. And you can do that the same way with what I just explained to you. You're seeing more. Take what you're seeing and turn it into something that's a positive for yourself. Don't allow it to turn you into a being that is judging things based on what is being said about something when you don't really know. Because when you become aware and conscious, there's a lot of different occurrences out here that may distract you from yourself. Take them for what they are. Don't allow them to impress themselves on your subconscious in a way that it makes you see what is occurring outwardly as something negative, because you're going to feel that. You want to make sure that you are programming your subconscious in a way that aligns with how you want to enjoy your life, which, from my experience, everyone wants to enjoy their life in a way that is balanced and stress-free, we will say. Goes with the flow, the rhythm. And the best way to get there is to focus on what you are allowing into your subconscious, what you are allowing to be programmed into it. Because that is what becomes your reality and your environment, is what is in your subconscious. That's it. So when you can see what you are taking in and utilize all of it for your benefit, no matter how someone else might spin it or try to turn it around, you're going to negate any possibility of interference coming towards your creation, your manifestation, your vision of yourself, because you are making sure that everything aligns with that within your subconscious. That is the most important thing. That's it. Make sure everything is perpendicular to you. And if it's not, push it to the side, change it, change how you're seeing it. No matter what it is, no matter if it's a family member or a friend that you've known for a while, no matter if it's a celebrity or idol that you've looked up to since your childhood, it doesn't matter. Because everything is changing, always. And things that we felt were something we needed at a point in our childhood, we don't need anymore. It's no different than having a security blanket when you're a child. There's a reason that children may have that. But when they get older, generally, they move on from it. And they would morph that into something else. You do the same thing. You keep growing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can stay up to date with all of these episodes that I'm releasing. This is just touching the surface of what you can do to program your subconscious. I've made quite a few videos up to this point regarding how you can do that effectively and efficiently, and I'm going to continue to. The next one, I think I'm going to talk about utilizing your inner environment of your house to program your subconscious to align with your ideal life. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Get out in nature, go listen to the birds. That's why we're all here. We're all here to experience nature. Truly. Get off the device.